Yo, 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 it's your boy Indy back at you guys with another video recap. So, today I'm about to go over Inkw, which was one of my um, one of the hot plays from this past week. So, I'm coming off my best week, locking in 7 grand in profits after only being able to lock in a total of 11 grand all of last month. So starting off the month with my best week, 7 grand. The market is, about as hot as can be. And I'm just looking to keep on capitalizing off of the momentum of this market. So let me get into the play that I made. So INKW, now it's the same theme with the penny stocks for the past 3 months. I've been talking about in my previous YouTube videos. It's like, you get these pretty much worthless penny stock companies, which are coming from below a penny a share to, you can see over the week, it hit 13 a share. So 8,000% gain in, just a couple weeks or a week per se. So, I mean, these are gains that you're not seeing anywhere in finance. This was probably one of my best days locking in 2,500 this day, but I wasn't at all happy with the way that I traded it. So I'm going to go over this trade because, you know, it's trading, right? The always mad game. You can lock in 2,500 in a day and still it's like, 2,500 in a few minutes really. And still you're like, damn, I wish I would have, caught more of the move. I wish I would have capitalized more, whatever the case might be. So basically this company had news that they sold out of their Amazon inventory of their water. It's like some, I guess, gourmet type of water or something like that. But, you know, just because this company has the name Amazon in it, that can spark a lot of interest in the company. You know what I mean? So, and the way that they worded the press release, they said that they're working with Amazon, which is kind of misleading because pretty much anybody can go on Amazon and start selling, inventory and stuff like that. It doesn't take you to be a good company, a bad company. You could be literally a child in your basement. And the press release doesn't say anything about how much they sold. It just said, hey, we're working with Amazon. So, I had this play on radar, and you can kind of see in the financials of the company right here, 66 grand in revenue. They are $2 million in debt. They have $3,000 in cash. So this company is completely worthless, makes no money. But like we know with these penny stocks, it is all hype. That is what drives this market. So this is the day right here. I guess let me go to. So these are the 2 days right here. This day right here and this day right here, which is the days that I'm kind of most interested in, right? So I'm going to kind of get into that first green day, which was, come over here. Cool. So you come over to this first green day, you can kind of see that, um, on that first green day, which is here, oops, which is this green day right here, the stock comes from, you know, a penny all the way to closing very strong at its highs. You can kind of see all day, kind of just like, uptrends and uptrends and uptrends and uptrends, has a little bit of consolidation late day, and it gets ripped into the close and closes at high of day, right above at its highs on this day right here. So I'm immediately interested in this play. I looked at the volume and everything. It had a lot of volume. It was a first green day, so I was hoping for a gap up and then ideally like a straight morning spike or a little bit of of a dip and rip. So what happened was coming into the next day, this was my top watch, but as you'll see, I didn't get exactly what I was looking for. So it's easy to kind of see some of these stuff in real time or whatever. I mean, to see some of the stuff in hindsight, but trading is about how you can process information in real time and react to it in a very quick mannerism. So, kind of out of the gate, I got like, we got a slight gap up about 10% opening right here. Um, and you get this downtrend right here. But immediately I kind of notice, I'm like, all right, my normal dip and rips, which go down a few candles, 2 to 3 candles, and then rip to the upside. This wasn't that, because you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles that dipped out of the gate. Um, and it also failed to hold green red. So green red is just the price point at which it closed the previous day, which is right here. This white line, kind of see green red. So what I'm thinking out of the gate is, once it doesn't hold this line or whatever, I immediately changed my thought process from a dip and rip to a you know a complete washout, and then a reversal when it becomes oversold. So once it didn't hold this green red right here, and then I got another huge red candle right here. That just made me think that this thing wasn't going to be a straight bounce and then rip. So how do I know that? That's experience. That's like, screen time. That's sitting here watching this stuff over and over and over again, and being able to pick out the little intricacies in what you're seeing. So right there, I didn't trust it on this candle, on this green candle, whatever, which I normally will buy on my dip and rips. But, for the reason I just stated, I didn't trust that. So I just kind of waited for it to do its thing, wait for something clear to develop. Um, so what happened right here was, I just kind of waited until this thing reversed. You kind of get a reversal right here, and then let me see, and you get your first higher low right here. And to me, that is something that I can play off of. That is something where it's like, okay, this makes sense now. Like, now I'm sure that this thing is ready to reverse. Once it has this red candle right here and then it bounces, that's the first time you're getting a higher low. You got a lower low right here. You got another lower low right here, but this one is your first higher low. So now I'm thinking of a bigger picture, reversal style type of play. So I got long right here on about half size, and I got shaken out because it came right up to green red and to VWAP, which happened to be at the exact same level, and it got rejected really hard on this red candle right here. So that kind of scared me out, whatever. And I like to play it safe. Like, one of my rules is, when I get a clear VWAP rejection, it's like I want to get out right away. So granted, you can obviously see that this stock continue to uptrend and stuff like that, but it's not about, your rules aren't there to keep you safe. I mean, your rules are there to keep you safe. They're not there to make you a perfect trader. You're going to miss opportunities sometime, but in the long run, this is what's going to keep you in this game. You know what I'm saying? You continue to violate your rules because you get lucky with it one time, then you'll be one of those traders that's around for 6 months, and that's it. So I get out, right here on INKW, and on this fat red candle. So I sold it for like $100 loss. I wasn't really tripping about it, but I immediately noticed, all right, so we got this bottom right here. We got this, we got this high, we got the higher low right here on this candle. And then you got another higher low right here, with each candle just being a little bit higher, higher, higher. So I get long again right here. And what I want to see is, I wanted to reclaim green red, which is this line right here that it got rejected at first. So boom, I get long, right in. I get long right in here when this tape and the volume starts to confirm and everything like that. And I get a straight push to the upside. And then I'm able to reclaim what is the high of day. So there's two things I was looking for the stock to be able to reclaim, for me to get some very good price action out of it. Once it got rejected right here, green red, I wanted it to come back up and, reclaim this green red, and then reclaim high of day. I'm thinking if I can get a push past the day's high, then I can get some speed up type of action. So that's what I did. And then I ended up selling all of my shares into this level right here, which is into the speed up. That's one of my rules. I like to sell into my speed ups. I locked in, like $1,500 on this play, and it was a pretty nice gain. But the reason why I'm not happy with this play is that, I left so much on the table, like so much on the table. So I'm going to show you guys the rest of the chart. So here, after I sold all my shares right here, now this thing has reclaimed high of day. I should be starting to think, all right, this thing obviously has the volume. It obviously has the range. It has news. It's coming off of a big green day. And look, after I sell my shares, it comes back down and it immediately holds the previous high of day perfectly. So you get a low right here, and then you get a higher low right here, and then you get a double bottom right here. You can kind of see right here, this thing came up again, and this initial higher low right here. I mean, this initial bottom right here, that's my anticipation of support. The first time it does it. But once it double bottoms right there again at a whole cent level, which is 4 cents, that should be my immediate cue. Okay, this thing has support. This thing has buyers, and I should be getting back into this stock. After it makes that double bottom, there's so many buyers that are confident now that this thing is holding up. And look, you get a higher low right here. You get another higher low right there. You get another higher low right here. And then this thing has, for basically 12 minutes, it goes straight up until it tops out at 6.87 cents. So granted, yeah, I locked in $1,500 on this play front side, but like $1,000 later on in the day, towards the market close. But look how much I left on the table, and you can adjust your risk to the previous low every single time. Like if you got in on this dip right here on this double bottom support, boom, you know what I'm saying? Then you get another low. Now you can adjust your risk to the previous low. Now you get another higher low right here. Now you can adjust your risk to this low. So it's a pretty stress-free type of trade. And it's probably the second time that I've done this, kind of selling things too soon. And even if you do sell things too soon, it's like, that doesn't mean that you can't get back in. As long as you have a good plan, a good thesis, you can ride this out. So I missed out on probably $2,000 to $3,000, on this trade or whatever. But, just going into this previous week, that's something that I want to capitalize on. You know what I'm saying? So instead of this being a $7,000 week, this could have very easily been like a $10,000 week. So, that's the main things from this video. Is that I want to be able to kind of decipher and, take advantage of these plays that have this huge type of range, what I'm saying? So that I can get the most bang for my buck and milk this market correctly while it's hot. So that's pretty much all I got to say about this day. And you can kind of see, just to give you an idea of the market environment that we're in right now, it topped out at 7 cents that day, but the next day it went to 13. So doubled again. You know what I'm saying? This market is absolutely crazy right now. And, this is what trading is about. It's about, having your best week, having your best month or whatever, and still picking apart the things that you could have did to get better. So thanks for that video, guys. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.